Yes, we have a weak connection because we are driving, so please forgive us. But it is a moment for us to share with you some thoughts, because we are quite busy at the moment. Is so much noise, like a robotic sound. Probably it's because of weak connection.
Oh, San Salvador.
San Salvador is a castle of the Cathars.
San Salvador. Oh, San Salvador. Padre del puro amor, Salvador. Padre del puro amor, Salvador.
Right. So we have a moment with quite a good connection. So we be short. Virginity, as we said, I don't know, could you hear us or not? We will repeat, no problem for us. So virginity versus sexuality. There are two basic concepts which lay in a foundation of two different universums, two different worlds. They are not mixed, they are opposite to each other. Virginity comes from original good universum, the universum of good Father, Most High, good Mother, Virgin, Goddess, good heaven, good angels, good souls, good planets, good galaxies, and stars, and animals, and birds.
So, everybody remember the time of being child, when you learn things from the world, and that feeling of your purity, which was very, very important. And your first experience probably where you were in the search of dialogue with divine, let us say with some kind of God, divinity, and that was also some kind of calling to purity. And it is not something new. This purity is virgin, and those who are virgin, they stay in some way higher in this communication with divine. And this is not as me saying that right now. This is all humanity. All our civilization from many centuries ago, they viewed life like that.
Once Father John, the Cathar prophet John Bogomil, said that all sexual perversions, all sexual experiments which weak human young man or young female is doing is nothing but seeking for virginal unity with deity. It's a subconscious desire to go back where we came from, to heaven. And because in the nature of a human being lays the desire to be united, to stay in unity, to be together, to be one. And the prince of this world, the cruel Lucifer, made a trap, and he uses this impulse which we all possess, and put many obstacles, many traps on our way, on our path. And instead of getting virginity, purity, and get to divine marriage with a deity, within our near ones, within nature, within heaven, we lose. And it is such a shame that we have to awake and we have to become conscious seekers for the purity. And we again have problems with the internet. Dear sister, if you can hear me, I'm not quite sure what angels you are speaking about. What does it mean, angels in America? Is it movie or something?
I saw, for example, when I was in the United States, I saw quite enough pure people.
You're very pure people.
Yes, and even when the last time when we were in California with Father Laurel, he mentioned how pure people are there, let us say, in California. There are people with their inner purity in every country.
We could say that most of the people, they want to live in purity, and they try to keep in purity, and they suffer when they lose purity.
Yes.
They suffer, yes, they suffer on a physical level.
And there are conditions when your pure being awakens, when even if you have some kind of experience of losing purity, so in your life may appear a situation when you return it back. It really is very, very beautiful when person becomes noble, chaste.
And as we have said,
Wise.
yes, Father Herman, and as we have said, because of the mixed state of the earth and of human being, it is possible for each and every man and woman to be an angel,
Right?
but at the same time each and every human being can turn to a demon. So it's a very serious place of where we are. It's a place of a spiritual battlefield. It's not so pink and like only roses and flowers. It's a dangerous place where on your right there is God and on your left there is devil. There are angels and there are demons, and yes, it's always possible. But we have to stop and let's just make a short conclusion, resummation of what we have said, that virginity is a global concept. It's intergalactical concept. It's not just about living in marriage or out of marriage, being in celibacy or not. It's a basic principle of the good universum. And sexuality is not just a version of love, as many can say that. It's just a way of love, how I love, in sexual way. No, sexuality, it is a sad truth, came from evil universum, and it has to be replaced by the original image, by virginity. And when it's done, we will not recognize the faith of the earth, and we will not recognize ourselves and our nearest ones. It will be different world. It will be heaven on earth.
Yes. To confirm this statement I would like to say that lust brought violence and evil on earth. And when people are more pure, they live in more kind society. When there is less lust, so this society is more happy, is more pure. There is less violence, evil, suffering of other people. So this is a real distinction, which we cannot ignore it. And in the contrary, if you notice in your life, you can see that this statement is very, very deep. That wisdom, prosperity,
Health.
and harmony for everybody, for all people and living creatures, comes there where there is some limitation of lust, and where people consciously stop lust and try to live pure.
So there is no future for lustful nightclubs, fornication and such rubbish. The future is in virginal communities, communities of virgins, maidens and knights, who are as pure as angels are, as noble as heavenly gods are, and as simple as only divinity can be. And we bless
Yes.
such communities, and we embrace you all and say bye for now, and see you soon.